this guy doing the same things, you know?
Yeah.
Got a question for you.
Yeah.
Some advice I would love, and I think it probably could speak for all of us.
Yeah.
But as I think about the Jonas Brothers days and things that really affected us as we are about to walk back into this again, I think individually we've been able to grow and learn on our own, but together there's always these triggering things that come up, even in interviews or photo shoots, whatever it may be. And the biggest one I think about is, to paint a picture for you, I remember sitting in the VMAs years ago, and Russell Brand is the host, and his main joke is the Jonas Brothers. Whether if it's, at the time we had purity rings, whether if it's a purity ring thing or if it's selling sex or whatever the joke was, really getting to us. And we were torn up about the comments and critics, and it would eventually start to affect our creativity. And now that we've made this album that we're really proud of, a bit of my worry, but my question for you would be, how do we prepare ourselves or handle those type of things when they come our way together, since we're doing this again?
Yeah. Well, that's a great question, and I have to give you a little bit of a long answer.
Please.
Because there are at least 4 personalities here. Each of you have an individual personality, and then there's the collective personality of the Jonas Brothers. That's the 4th personality. And that is a distinct personality. There's
Right.
1, 2, 3, and then the 4th collective personality. The thing is, you're going into this knowing, absolutely knowing, that there are going to be critics. I don't care who you are or what you do. Somebody is going to have a problem with what you do, no matter what you do, right? It doesn't matter. You can do A, and somebody's going to have a problem with it. You can do B, somebody's going to have a problem with it. You can do C through Z. Somebody's going to have a problem with each way. You can't please all the people all the time. My attitude has always been, since somebody's going to have a problem no matter what you do, you might as well do what you want to do, because somebody's going to have a problem with what you do no matter what it is. So you might as well be doing what you want to do. And it boils down to this. You cannot, and this is a conscious decision that each one of you has to make in your own way, is you cannot give your power away to strangers. You can't give your power away to people you know. If I let somebody else decide how I feel about myself today, it's like walking around outside knowing lightning's going to strike. You just don't know when it is. Think about that. You're outside and you know you're going to get hit by lightning. You just don't know when, but you know for sure it's coming.
Right.
It's not a question if it's coming. You know it's coming. You just don't know when. And you spend the rest of your life walking around wondering, is it going to be now? Is it going to be tomorrow? Is it going to be when I'm holding my baby? But it's going to hit. You can't give your power away. If you do, you've lost all control. I made a decision a long time ago that I am not going to be somebody that needs to be loved by strangers. I'm not going to be somebody that measures my self-worth or my self-esteem by someone else deciding what my worth or value is, for 2 reasons. Number 1, they can kiss my Number 2, they don't know me.
Right.
They don't know who I really am. They know the Emmys. They know what's on television. They know what's in the newspapers, the tabloids, this or that. They don't know my heart. They don't know who I am. They don't know what went into what I'm doing. And if somebody wants to have a vote that I will consider seriously, then do the homework and show me you know who I am, know that you've really studied, and then give me an informed opinion and I'll weigh it carefully. So if you take that attitude, it's not being belligerent, it's just being very firm in not giving your power away to somebody. And in order to do that, you have to know for sure who you are and what you stand for. You know, it's that old saying, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. if you don't stand for who you are and what your music is and what your values are and what you represent, then you'll fall for anything somebody says to you because you don't know what to compare it to. You don't know who you are. And even in the time that's lapsed since the Jonas Brothers' last performance was when? When was the last performance?
2012 or 13, can't remember.
Yeah,
exactly.
I mean, so that's been 6 or 7 years. The proliferation of social media in the last 6 or 7 years has been exponential.
Right. Everybody's a critic.
Seriously, everybody has a phone,
Yeah.
and everybody's phone is a camera. Everybody has immediate access to a blog, a message board, a post on a platform. Everybody's going to have something to say, and you can put a guitar down funny and it becomes a meme. You have no idea
None.
what happens. And if you don't know who you are, then that pulls you. It's like you're dead center. And if that's solid, things won't push you off dead center. If you're not solid, things will push you off dead center. So you guys have to decide who you are individually and who you are collectively. And then it bounces off unless you don't know.